warehouse, as we saw earlier on the overall map rotation of today. And yeah, we're going to have a good old hour and a bit of TDM. But with that said, I believe we should be getting ready for it very soon. But this stage here, Hot Jukes, it's looking crazy.
Oh, yes, it is. You can see everybody down there watching this. History being made right here as some of the best on the planet to ever do it, right? It's not just the best right now, it's the best to ever do it. Battling it out to see just, hey, who are going to be the kings of TDM?
Who is it? Who's going to lock it down? Very curious, looking at all these different lineups. It's tough to tell, man. It really is, but everyone's locked in here.
It really is.
Got their headset, device in hand, ready to just throw down the gauntlet in warehouse. And again, you know what, chat? Feel free to put your predictions in chat as to who you think is going to be securing the first win. But oh, it's Order. He's so ready. I still wish Order and Suk stayed together as teammates. But now I wonder, is he going to try and nade Suk because they left on two different teams? Like, hopefully not. Hopefully there's no drama like that.
Does he play five finger? It's interesting that he's got his cable between his middle finger. That's something different.
I don't know.
Majority of players I see is always in between the index. By the way, like for all like the esports players, having that cable in, using that as a figure of out. Look at this pinky side. Now that's crazy. Usually you have to use that cable to help just balance the gyro a little bit.
Interesting. I don't know. I just play with three fingers. I feel like an absolute noob, which I am compared to these guys. I'm definitely not stepping up to the play here. But it's Paraboy. Oh, he's here. Come on, Paraboy. Qualified to PMGC. That's my only dream, okay? I need to see it happen in my lifetime. But I can tell you, for those who have watched PL, I don't know how much PL you have watched in particular, Hot Jukes, but
a lot.
The aim of this guy, especially with the Mini 14, you give this guy any kind of long-range weaponry, he will just pop the hell off. In CQC, though, bit of a different ball game. So I do wonder how is he going to work out in this lobby to get right into TDM match number 1.
Here we go. We can see Suk jumping on the box a little bit, trying to get some pop shots off. Meanwhile, Paraboy, oh, in the CQC, making it happen. But Zyol able to get a nice return knock. This is going to be nonstop action here. The peaks have to be picture perfect. Otherwise, you are out of there.
And I'm seeing no P90s. I'm seeing AKMs. I'm seeing Scars. I'm seeing no P90s. I'm seeing an Orm in the hands of Zyol. Okay. We'll see what he's going to be able to do with that weapon in the middle of the map of Warehouse. Instantly going to be swapping back to his main AR, hoping to heal up. Same for Sylas behind that concrete block. Hoping to get it back up to 100% HP, but Suk is instantly going to shut that one down. And so far, it's 4-4. It's even Steven between these two teams, which I was expecting going into this one. These guys are just all so damn good at the game. It is going to be down to maybe just a single elimination to make the difference between who wins and who will take the L.
This is so much different than like a normal TDM where you see players just kind of running, just looking to hit those shots faster. Now, these guys are holding angles. They are taking their time, trying to work together to make things happen. Let's see, Order. Oh, nice shots there onto Revo. Meanwhile, he's going to push up onto Zyol with that AK. He looks good. Zyol with 1 HP. Oh, is it AWM?
Yep.
No way. Flick shot. Ah, great work from his teammate.
Yeah, able to buy some time in the middle, waiting for his teammate to get back and support his location, though Jimmy's going to get pushed up, not going to be able to take down Revo. 1 bullet away from getting that elimination himself, not the way he was expecting it to go down. But JDG here, Paraboy, the man himself, just holding the angle, waiting for a quick heal up as he's trying to go for some pre-fires around the corner, but nothing really connects as he gets fully overwhelmed. It's 12 eliminations now for the International Champions squad, but up to 11, and the PL World Champions are not falling behind. It's neck and neck, and that's going to remain that way, I believe, until the very end of the game. The angles, the peaks, is just so clean, which you are expecting from these guys at this level of play.
Absolutely right, and you can see the International Champions pushing up here, starting to apply that pressure, getting a little bit of a lead now. Meanwhile, that's 13-15. That's a 2-point lead only. Let's see what they decide to do. Suk looking for some off angles here. Paraboy. Paraboy's been really favoring this left-hand side. Unfortunately getting taken out there by Saycloud. Sylas have an opportunity to do a good 2v1 situation. Ooh. Revo with the 1v2. Starting to soak up some points.
Oh, he's tearing down the X-Nova lineup. Really good execution, and now they just have such a good line of sight. They're pretty much just camping out the respawn point, but Jimmy has to try and get rid of them, but he just can't do it. They're just holding the line every single time, and now there's such a huge elimination lead creating 22-15, and they're going to try and increase it even further. Saycloud does get overwhelmed eventually. Sylas holding the line in the distance. The pre-fire will just not connect. Can they pull the comeback out of nowhere? It's now going to be a 4-point difference. It was way higher just a few seconds ago. The redemption arc might begin right here, right now, as Paraboy looking for the angle, finding it possibly onto Saycloud. It's a 1v2 and he just can't win it.
Revo switching to FPP, putting in the work, showing that, you know what, when it comes to CQC, I am here to play. And man, the angles, the work that the international champions are doing is so good. One thing I do notice here, Max, is we don't see any nades, right? So these players are not spawning with any nades, any util at all. I think that definitely changes things up a bit.
Yeah, it is definitely a different room setup here. Usually you always spawn with a flashbang and a grenade, but that's not going to be the case here, and a weapon loadout is completely different. And I like that the P90 not being used here, Hodrix, because the fights last a little bit longer, and it requires just a bit more skill to really hit those shots, especially if you're playing with the AKM. As Jimmy, the corner, is just going to be spotted out by Sylas. Really good line of sight. He's trying to put his focus down onto Paraboy himself. He's got good counter fire, but that's going to be a 1-for-1 trade-off eventually. 34-25. A huge lead has been created. It's a 10 elimination difference here, Hot Jukes. 5 more elimination, and the international champions will be securing the first win here in the TDM show match.
Man, we're going to have to see the PEL champs slow things down a little bit, try to turn the tables here. The thing is that you could definitely tell the international champs got the angles working so well together. They got to get the shot on the Zyol, but Zyol with that turn, that is going to be it, folks. Only 2 eliminations, now down to the last one. Let's see what's going to happen here. As Saycloud doing some nice pot shots, but that's going to be it. It's Sylas to land the final blow.
What a insane first match here. And by the way, I don't know if you spotted it, Hot Jukes. Revo had 19 eliminations. He had almost half the points of his entire team, Revo. He was not looking too happy going down the stairs, but I'm telling you, he was feeling himself going into that TDM game. And oh no way, Revo's smiling this year in big old 2026. No way.
You just beat one of the most storied squads, right, in all of PUBG Mobile esports. And we kind of talked about it before, right? We were like, hey, if they win PMGC, they could officially surpass and be the best team on the planet in history, right? So unfortunately, after that, we've seen them kind of fall off when it comes to tourneys in the year 2026. But in the last game of the group stages, when it comes to Alpha 7, we saw just how hard Revo was trying to keep his team alive. So, you know, Revo, he's got that fire in him. He's got that dog in him, and we saw it right here, right? I mean, when it comes to just straight gun skill, this man is one of the best in the planet, if not the best.
Yeah, definitely. One of the best to ever do it in PUBG Mobile esports. And showing it very, very clearly here on the first game. Really happy with the overall showdown between China and the international top tier players. And yeah, you know what? Paraboy still had some really good flicks, man. I was loving the way he was playing on his peaks. He still got it. I'm telling you, this guy is still a beast. Even though it's been a few years since we've seen him globally speaking. This guy, always to be looked at as one of the best to ever make his way into this esports scene. But now, first win being secured, right, by the international champs. And now I'm excited to see our second lineup, because also a lot of very, very big names, and especially Thunder Talk, right? They had some very impressive wins going back in the group stage. I want to see, can they echo that success going into the show matches?
Yeah, that's going to be fun to watch here. Looks like these guys are getting back in the lobby. Going to see some more action coming up very, very soon. But man, TDMs, not messing around. And that's the thing about TDMs, Max, is once you get that momentum, it's pretty much locked in at this point. Oh, what is that? What is that?
What are you talking about?
He just made sure I saw him put something on his hands to make sure that he can have that smooth gameplay.
Oh, some baby powder.
A little bit of
no slip.
Baby powder's old school, by the way. That is OG.
I swear some players still do it to this day.
Really?
It's not as common as you might
crazy.
think, but it's still being used. I saw it. I think there was a PMGC maybe 2 years ago where they were putting some baby powder on their hands, yeah, just to make sure the device is just not slipping out of their hands. Because at the end of the day, we are human. It slips, man. You die 3 times in that time. They're so good, they'll instantly punish it.
Yeah, that's why we see a lot of players use those sleeves, right? Because as the oils like build up on your fingers, it kind of makes it more difficult to slide your thumb across the screen, especially as you're like really feeling the pressure. So yeah, sometimes people use those sleeves. We've seen all different types of things used. The craziest one for me, Max, is I remember a pro player that used deodorant.
What? Okay.
Yep, that's crazy. But you know what? Let's get back into the game. Let's go. As we're going to see these squads run it back. International champions up 1-0. Let's see if the PEL world champs can have even things out here. As Jimmy getting put in a little bit of a blender there.
Who's going to get the win?
And Zyol. Yeah, who's going to get it?
He's going to get it. Team Baby Powder or Team Deodorant? Well, I'll see how that's going to be going down. Looking at the elimination front, still 4-4. It starts pretty even Steven between these teams, right? We saw it last game. It's just when you get to that midpoint, and as you said, when they get into the zone, they build up that momentum, they just start getting elimination after elimination. I feel like every player that's ever played TDM gets that moment where he's just feeling himself, and he's just getting that true momentum, getting a bunch of eliminations back-to-back. Revo, that's what we had literally last game, getting 19 eliminations. Absolutely wild stuff from this guy. Good to see Brazil still standing strong here in PMMI. As Revo gets another one, he's up to 3, looking to put the focus onto Jimmy. But the thing about Revo, even when he's low HP, he's like, YOLO, I don't care, and still sends it. And sometimes it works because the guy has just got some insane movement tech.
And aim. I mean, he straight up hit a headshot, right?
Yeah.
With the AK, but just, we saw Jimmy be able to just get the extra shot onto him. Now we'll see how he handles Order. This is hard. He has the left-hand side priority. That's going to be a tough one. Oh, but the tight peaks from Revo. Not messing around. He's got those angles down. Lock, pack, Order. Trying to jump on the box, but got to watch your back.
I got to say, the team play we are seeing from the international champions is just next level, right? If you have one player that's getting a little bit surrounded, there's another player that is just waiting an extra second or two. He has an angle to back you up. Look at that. For example, here, he thinks Zyol was going to go down, but no, he's got some great assistance from his teammates on the outskirts of the main building of warehouse in the middle of the map. Well, I feel like when you're looking at the other side for the PL World Champions, Hot Jukes, they're kind of just sending it solo. There's no true game plan here, and because of that, it's just most of the time headed the way of the international champions. But this game is definitely a little bit more closer. It's actually even Steven, 18 eliminations between the two teams.
Yeah, very, very closely here, and you can definitely tell that exact strategy out. The PEL World Champs are kind of holding angles, kind of focused a little bit more on that self gameplay, while the international champs, very synergistic when it comes to how they work together. You see, look at this. See how they're pushing twice at the same time.
Clean.
Making it happen. Revo goes down, though, but it's still so dang close. Saycloud running around trying to get a different angle. Suk. Man, just trying to make some plays here. Trying to find out the eliminations.
Yeah. I would say, though, looking at the PL World Champions lineup, they are definitely improving. You can tell the way they were playing at the start of the first game and now, they're trying to push a little bit more together. A bit more synergistically inclined, but it's still neck and neck, man. It's still extremely close between these guys as Revo now sending it forward. Good peek again. 2 players sending out one, just overwhelming the competition. And there's no S12Ks to clutch up here. No. It's just pure AR madness. As Jimmy going for the wide angle peek, his teammate gets taken on down. And here, look, one player sending it to the left side, one to the right. That's an instant 1v2 lineup that you can just easily secure as the international champions team.
And wow, look how well Revo and squad were holding that angle. Now you got Zyol all by himself, but he's still gonna wait. He's gonna wait patiently unless he get that. And they are putting this team in the blender. Never mind. Look at this. The PEL World Champs up 30-24. Sylas trying to hit a drop shot, trying to make a comeback, but this is gonna be a close one.
Oh my goodness, Zyol has just been doing so much heavy lifting here in the last 2 minutes or so. And he's looking for another one. Now he's got to go for a bit more backup from the side of Saycloud. Got to go for the reload though on the AKM. Instantly going to try and retreat. He spots just Order, just lost in the middle of the map. Nice elimination to secure. But now every player's putting up the numbers. 8, 9, 11, and 6. Everyone on the international champions lineup is putting up massive, massive numbers.
I'm not sure if the scores are flipped.
It is though.
We can see Team Blue. Look at this Paraboy putting some shots on. And meanwhile, yes, it is going to be flipped. So we're going to see actually Revo with 36. So they are up.
Okay.
So the international squads are up 37-32. Let's see what we can from Order and squad. It's still a close one, but they're going to need to hit some shots.
There we go. 3 more eliminations. That's all you need. Revo holding the angle behind the container. Don't know if he was able to loot that vest or helmet, which can definitely make a bit of a difference, especially in the lobby of this level. 2 more eliminations needed. Sylas, they're going for the left side peek. He's got some backup from Saycloud. That's going to be an amazing engagement.
Wow.
And Saycloud gets the final elimination. That's a back-to-back dub, headed the way of the international champions.
Wow, that is how it's done. Oh, maybe the other way around. Maybe we're
Wait, it said Saycloud got the final elimination, so the only way that works out is if the left squad got the win. So it should be 2-0, okay? I believe.
2-0. Wow, what a play. Man, I'll tell you what, it was a close one, though. We could see the adaptability from the PEL champs, right? Because they definitely